This is dedicated to everybody that was down from day one. Welcome to Death Row.
Switch.
It was like this, for its beginning, it was just an idea, a vision I had, Dre had. We basically knew what we was gonna do, like on different shit. We had a concept for us, before we started the label, I knew Dre was on Ruthless. He wasn't happy. I mean, you got one of the best producers, or the best producers in the business, who not getting the credibility and the publicity that he deserved, and probably the money part. So we just, he got at me and said, well, look, why don't you manage me, help me with my shit, get my shit right. So I did that. And I was like, well, fuck it. I knew that him and Easy was starting the record label together. When shit hit, Jerry came in, moved Dre out the way, and him and Easy became more partners.
My boy.
Hey, what's up, Daddy? How you doing?
All right.
Hey, what's that? This new thing you got there?
All right. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm chilling. How you doing?
Doing fine.
That's good.
You know, the problem with this business, people just don't trust each other. I'm glad you and I trust each other. You trust me, don't you?
Yeah, boss.
Oh, no. I work for you. I work for Sleazy E. I wouldn't have it any other way. We're gonna make lots of money.
That's good.
All right, so now that the contracts are signed, it's time for you to go find me some rappers.
Okay.
You ready to get rich?
Ready.
You ready to make money?
I'm ready.
You ready to buy a house?
I'm ready.
A car?
Yes.
You go find the talent?
Yes.
You trust me?
Gotcha.
All right, go, boy.
I'm out.
Go, boy.
Gotcha.
So I was like, fuck all that going back, tripping like, you did this, I did this. Let's, we can't go back and change the past, but we can deal with the present. So I was like, we can start the label. He was with it, I was with it. So that's when we started Death Row.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Know what I'm saying? Mr. Buster, where you at? Can't scrap a lick, so I know you got your gap. Just stay on hard from ganking your road dogs. The hood you threw up with, homies you grew up with. Don't even respect your ass, so now it's time for the doctor to check your ass, fool. Used to be my homie, used to be my ace. Now I wanna slap the taste out your mouth, make it bow down to the road. Ganking me, now I'm ganking you, little hoe. Oh, don't think I forgot, let you slide. Let me ride, just another homicide. Yeah, it's me, so I'ma talk on. Stomping on the easiest streets that you can walk on. So strap on your Compton hat, your lopes, and watch your back, cause you might get smoked, blow. And pass the bud, and stay low key, big G, cause you lost all your homies' love. Now call it what you want to. You trip with me, know it's a must that I trip with you.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, doggy dogs definitely in the house. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, Death Row's definitely in the house. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, the sounds of a dog brings me to another day. Play with my bone, with your Timmy. It seems like you're good for making jokes about your Jimmy. Well, here's a Jimmy joke about your mama that you might not like. I heard she was a Frisco dyke, but on the wrist hills, I'm talking about you and me, toe to toe. Tim M-U-T, your bark was loud, but your bite wasn't vicious. And them rhymes you were kicking were quite bootylicious. You get what, doggy dog? Oh, is he crazy? With your mama and your daddy hollering, baby. So what that let you know? That if you step to Drake, fool, you step in a Death Row. And I ain't even swinging them things, I'm hollering 187 with my gat in your mouth, fool.
Yeah, Long Beach and Compton together on this track. And just when you thought we were slipping, boo yeah, right back at you.
At the time, we didn't have no deal. We had artists, we were signing artists left and right. For us, the ones we have now, the ones we started with. And we was paying them, we paid for everything out of our pocket. Put all the ends up. And we made the, we made the Chronic and shit. After making the Chronic, I'm about to fuck you up, man. That light fucking me up. We made the Chronic. We was like, fuck it. Let's go in and make the record. I throw out some chips, make it happen. Instead of like going to a major record label or a distributor saying, we got an idea and a concept to put out. The Chronic, which is Dr. Dre's solo album featuring these new artists. If it's Snoop, Rage, Dogg Pound, Nate Dogg, it was Jewel, we had a lot of artists on there. Instead of going to them getting at them about an idea, I felt it was better if we went there and had something. You know, demonstration better than conversation. That's how I always looked at it. If you actually went there and said, listen to this. This is the Chronic album. This is the artwork. It's the video concept. We just did the shit and said, fuck it, we'll deal with it. Trying to make sure we get it put out later. And I think the most important thing was, it was a trust thing. The trust thing started off with me and Dre. No trust, no relationship. He trusts me enough to make sure I'm gonna handle this shit right and go to get in business with him. Then for Snoop, he trusts me enough to say, okay, I'm gonna be down with y'all and sign, and for us everybody else. So that shit was like real important.
Know how I feel. Well, if it's good enough to give up a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and Drake creep to the mic like a fan.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got kept, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before. With a producer who can rap and control the maestro. At the same time, with the dope rhyme that I kick, you know and I know I flow some old funky shit. To add to my collection, this selection symbolizes dope. Take a toke, but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue of what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do.
It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this.
And we ain't got no love for those.
So just chill till the next episode. Falling back on that ass, what a hellified gangster lean. Getting funky on the mic like an old batch of collard greens. It's the capital S-O-S oppression, double O-P, D-O double G-Y, D-O double G, you see. Showing much flex when it's time to wreck a mic. Pimping hoes and clacking a grip like my name was Dolomite. Yeah, and it don't quit. I think they in the mood for another one of those G hits. So Dre,
what up, dog?
We gotta give them what they want.
What's that, Jay?
We gotta break them off something.
Hell yeah.
And it's gotta be bumping. City of Compton.
It's where it takes place, so a national attention. Mobbing with the Dogg Pound.
Bow wow wow.
Dropping the funky tracks is making the suckers just mumble. When I'm on the mic, it's like a cookie, they all crumble. Try to get close and you're bound to get smacked. My little homie Snoop Doggy Dogg has got my back. Never let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping. But if I got my Nina, then you know I'm straight tripping. And I'ma continue to put the rap down, put the Mac down. And if your woman wanna trip, I have to put the smack down. Yeah, and you don't stop. I told you I'm just like a clock when I tick and I talk. But I'm never off, always on till the break of dawn. See you when PTON in the city they call Long Beach. Putting it straight together like my homie DOC. No one can do it better like this, that, and this, and it's like that, and like this, and like that, and it's like this, and we ain't got no love for those.
Yeah, I hooked up with Snoop. My little brother Warren G was at a bachelor party.
What's up?
And he had a cassette that him and Snoop did back, you know, I think it was in a record shop called VIP. And they did a little demo tape. My brother played it for me at the bachelor party and I digged it. The next day or two, I had Snoop in the studio and we recorded.
And the game, you know, it ain't to be sold, but it's to be told. That's what they tell me. But I say, why tell it when you can sell it? You understand me? If it's gonna make you $1, make them holler.
I think as me as an entrepreneur and as a black entrepreneur, as a businessman, what helped me was I wasn't caught up into the politics. I mean, I didn't go to school to say, what's the rules, how to become a record executive. So I didn't go and hang out with the guys and shoot pool with them and play golf. I was busy worrying about the artists. And the main thing I wanted therefore to be is an artist label. Because you got a lot of labels. If you like hanging out with all the other fools, rubbing elbows, they'll put in your head, fuck the artists. You know, that's their mentality. It's about us, it's not about the artists. And my thing was opposite. It's about me and my people, fuck you.
Creeping down the back street on D's. I got my Glock cocked and feeling the breeze, but no sooner as I said it, seems I got sweated by somebody with a Tech 9 trying to take mine. You wanna make noise, make noise. I make a phone call, my homies coming like the Gotti boys. Bodies being found on Greenleaf, laying with the heads cut off. I'm Dre, so listen to the play-by-play, day by day. Rolling in my phone with 16 switches, and got sounds for the bitches, clocking all the riches. Got the hollow points for the snitches, so won't you just walk on by, cause I'm too hard to lift. And no, this ain't Aerosmith, it's the one and only DRE, from the CPT, on a rhyming spree, a straight G. How back as I pop my top, you trip. I let the hollow points commence to pop, 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 yeah. Cause if it don't stop, I have to put my ride in reverse, go back and take another spot, cause I'm rolling in my 6-4. With all the homies saying, hell yeah. With all the homies saying, hell yeah.
You might find different executives or record company owners that might take a job somewhere else and leave their talent. That's something I would never do. There've been people offered, but I would never do that. It's like, because I feel that when an artist come to you, they put their trust, they put their dreams, they put their life in your hands. So I wouldn't have, when we started Death Row, for instance, now Snoop, Dogg Pound, Rage, they signed with Death Row because they know we're gonna look out for them. We're gonna be there. And I wouldn't take a job at Motown or MCA or Warner Brothers and lead in my eye. You know, my whole thing is, if I'm going somewhere, they going. If they can't go, I ain't going. And I think the most important thing about business is being real to the community, being real to the streets, because your talent's not coming out those suites. It's kind of coming from the streets. Without the talent, I don't care what company it is, what entrepreneur it is, they don't have shit. Unless they're gonna plan out there, unless they plan to rap, sing, and dance, and do every goddamn thing. One person can't do it all. Somebody gotta be about the business, and somebody gotta understand that the Hollywood is made for the artists. The videos is made for them to get their limelight and show the world that they good at what they do. If it comes to being on a record, it's their chance to get their publishing for us writing that song and performing that song. There shouldn't be nobody else up there after each word they're saying something, they say, yeah, good, or, you know, putting their 2 cents in. Even if you have, there's a lot of shit that, if I come up with an idea or a concept for a song, I'm not gonna take the credit. It's the artist. You know, that's my job to give them a good idea if I can. That's what I'm there for. So fuck all the, you know, the credit. Just be real with your people. You'll go a lot, you know, further.
It's just another day for Dre, so I begin like this. No medallions, dreadlocks, or black fists. It's just that gangster glare with gangster raps. Them gangster tracks makes the gangs and snaps. Word to my homies on the streets. And word to these hype-ass lyrics and dope beats that I hit you with, that I get you with as I groove in my 4 on D's. Hitting the switches, bitches relax while I give my proper swerve on. Bumping doggy style and about to get my serve on. But before I hit the dope spot, gotta get the chronic, the Remy Martin and my soda pop. Now I'm smelling like Indonesia. Bus stop full of fly honeys and skeezers. They wanna roll in my funky 6-4, pancake front, back, side to side, and all that. So when I crawl, I comes correct. Now if the hoe with my ride, it's your hoe you check, fool. Then let the Chevrolet slide as I dip and make a trip to the south side. Yeah, rolling in my 6-4 with all the hookers saying, hell yeah. With all the hookers saying, know what I'm saying?
Damn right, it was a good day.
We was young and we never really had been out of the neighborhood, and you know, we was getting a chance to see it all.
It's like this. We're gonna give all for if it come to being money, or if it come to being time. But at the same time, I think people gotta take our judgments and we know when to put a record out, and when not to. First of all, if I sign an artist and they don't get along with the family within the circle, I let the artist go like that. I don't give a fuck who it is. If you don't get along with him, her, whatever, you got a part of this, you can't be here. We not doing this shit just to say we got all these artists and we putting all these records out. You gotta enjoy what you do. It's a lot of time people make money and they're successful in their life, but they're not happy. If you ain't happy, don't mean shit. You got people who might be millionaires, who might be billionaires. These motherfuckers seeing shrinks, got ulcers, going to see psychiatrists. You know, I keep that shit real. How you call yourself a man and you got money, but your fucking head so much fucked up from stressing out, you can't even go home and fuck your woman. You know what I'm saying? You can't even, your shit ain't even getting up. You can't even keep her happy. Better let yourself. So it ain't so much about having a gang of motherfuckers down with you. It's about having people down with you who you loving and they loving you. You can't love somebody ain't loving you back.
Me loving you, you loving me, and it seems to me that I'm wrapped up in your love, baby. Don't you know that I'm still in love? Sure enough, feel in love with you.
When people come and try to attack us, only thing they doing is helping us, because they allowing us to say, okay, they trying to cut this path off. Let's make a better path. Let's go harder. Let's get stronger. Only thing they doing is making us work harder. The harder we work, the better we get, the more we get. You know, we about to have control of our shit. It ain't about just being a part of something. We want to be something, not just to be a part of it. And I think at Death Row, everybody is something. Everybody is great at what they do. So, you know, we don't get caught up in the politics for us, that Hollywood shit. We're going to put our hits, and I'm going to make sure our people get paid, and we're going to get paid, and we're going to continue to grow.
No need being calm if you pack right, and learning just enough to keep your sack right. Late nights, I wonder what they getting for. Early morning on the corners, what they hitting for. 7 young G's, what they serve down. In the G-Ride, east side's where they swerve now. Not thinking about what's really going on. Got crept on, stepped on, now they gone. I spent 4 years in the county with nothing but convicts around me. But now I'm back at the pound and we expose ways for the youth to survive. Some think it's wrong, but we tend to think it's right.
Death Row Uncut is gonna give them that good shit.
Look, see this over here?
Thank you.
Ass. Oh. Don't worry about that. They can get pussy when they can't get nothing else. They can get pussy when they can't get nothing else.
Oh yeah. Hey, check it out. DJ Quick is in the motherfucking house. 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 Check it out. Now I'll be knocking bitches like it ain't shit. Cause I'm a player motherfucker named DJ Quick. Yo, maybe it's the way I hold my dick that makes all the girlies wanna ride my dick. But some of these bitches try to act unfair. Maybe it's because my hair is longer than theirs. But I don't give a fuck, no, I don't care. Because I'm like Noah's Ark, my bitches come in pairs. You see, I'm 5'11", my dick's a size 7. And if a hooker's fine, I can stretch to a 9 and go deep. All up in that shit. I'll fuck a pussy dry cause I don't know how to quit. I'm 19, so I'm a young ass man. My eyes are brown and my skin is tan. So put them cotton ass panties right down to your knees. If you wanna take part in a proper ass scheme. I'm more than a player, I'm more like a pimp. I love black pussy, but I sure won't simp. I got the bitches on my jock like an airplane wing. In order for me to get them off, I have to sing. I say, ooh, ho, don't jock me so. Never, ever, ever wanna let me go. Once I whip this dick on you. Hey, check it out. I say, ooh, ho, don't call me no more. How in the fuck can I let you know that I'm a motherfucking true? Now that ought to tell you right then and there that I'm a true motherfucker, so you better beware. Cause when we're hugging and kissing and you wanna get mushy, girl, you best be prepared to fuck. Because I love black pussy. I can't help it cause I love black pussy. I got to have it, just like a rabbit. Black pussy. Black pussy. What kind?
When you deal with someone as a money thing, it's a gamble. And you know, I ain't no big gambler. definitely got to be love. You got to feel somebody.
Hey, call in 10 minutes and say I did it. Just call in 10 minutes and say I did it.
Yo, Piggy, man, we got it going on, baby. It's on and cracking, man. He's gone, baby. You the man, you the man. Champagne, caviar, dreams from now on, baby. Plats, baby, straight plats, homie. Baby, baby. That's right. We own and cracking from now on, man. You know what I'm saying? Pop, you alive? I mean, you safe? Man, I'm so happy you're free.
Yeah? Happy to see me. Wasn't y'all talking when I got in here? Finish.
No, that can wait. What's important is...
Ain't you gonna get that?
Yeah. Yeah, baby. I'll be there in 1 minute.
Who's that, Biggie?
Oh, that's just Faith. She's always checking up on me.
It's a lying piece.
Pop, please don't kill me. It was Buff's idea. Oh, man. I'm just a rapper, man. Please don't take me out the game.
I ain't gonna kill you. We was homeboys once, Pig. Once we homeboys, we always homeboys. Even if you is a fat phony.
Thank you, Pop. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Don't thank me. Sorry.
Ain't nothing but against the party. I didn't go visit Tupac and say, hey, I can get you out of jail. You know, I can make it happen for you. And then, you know, and we there for you. He came, he reached out and told somebody, told me to come see him. I went to go visit him. I didn't know what he wanted. I didn't know if he wanted, you know, just to talk to somebody. I didn't know if he needed something or whatever it was. You know, this a person just like me. It's a brother who come from a neighborhood, might not be my neighborhood, but his neighborhood no different than mine. So I went to go visit him. When I went to go visit him, I felt him. I feel real close to him. I trust him. And got a lot of love for him. So it was my goal and my duty to get him out. See, a lot of times what people don't understand is that if you're gonna be real about it, keep it real. You know, you don't have no choice. Everybody put here to do something. So if God blessed me to have the ability to help others, I'll be a fool not to help my people. So it ain't about the money, it ain't about shit. We ain't around here broke. You know, everybody doing all right. So it's about being there for somebody, and they go a lot further.
Hey, Suge, what I tell you, nigga, when I come out of jail, what I was gonna do? I was gonna start digging into these niggas' chests, right?
Got me thinking on the main level. Shoot my gauge, you know what I mean? You gotta feel it. Cause you're doing the same thing you did for Hit 'Em Up. You rapping it. This is the movies, you gotta beat it. I don't even think you serious, you doing the Hollywood shit. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta get back to the war game. This the shit that's, you know, the movie. It's the war shit. It's not for your homeboys, it's the war shit. We about to kill niggas in the movie. And y'all niggas is rapping to the, you know?
Next person I'm introduced, I might as well see my little brother because I get a Benz, he get a Benz. I get a Rolls, he get a Rolls. I get a Jag, he get a Jag. Anyway, I want everybody to give a big welcome for Tupac.
Hey, before we go into the song, I know everybody love their mama. But I want to talk about something else first. I want to talk about the people that don't have their mama no more. Because we all sometimes forget to appreciate our mothers. But like my little homeboy Mutar, he don't got no mother today. While we all shedding smiles and being happy, they can't be happy because they don't got no mama. What, Danny Boy, he's singing off for all of y'all mama. Danny Boy out here making everybody feel good. He ain't got no mama to hug him. We got to get back to that old school shit where we all care for everybody and all of us raise all these kids because we all out of hand. So last year about this time, I was sitting in a maximum security penitentiary. I couldn't sing this song for my mama. But I'm going to do it today for all y'all and all y'all mama. Dear mama. Peter. When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school and scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys breaking all the rules. and shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than the other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell.
He was in a situation where he goes to prison. And you know the rumors, you know the situation, what all was there. Interscope, or anybody else, anybody of that matter. He had a manager before then, he had people before then. Not one person said, okay, I'm gonna go get Tupac out of prison.
Fresh out of jail, out on bail. We gonna show you how we do it on Death Row. Run that shit. I got the dog pound in this motherfucker, rapping Forte, and I got my niggas up in this biatch. I know it's been a long time. Niggas done heard a lot of shit. A lot of shit done went down. Turn that shit up. We got mad enemies. No friends. Turn it up. No love. Police want to see a nigga in chains. Niggas trying to lock me up in this game. I've been framed, shot down, and banned. These niggas can't understand me.
Time Tupac got his girl to call me and said he need me. I wasn't late. I'm on the next thing smoking to go down there to get him out of prison.
Turn that shit up! So many tears, y'all. Shed so many tears. Come on, let's get loud in this motherfucker tonight. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Shed so many tears. God, forgive me for my motherfucking sins. I never meant to cause nobody no problems. I shed so many tears. I sat up in that motherfucking maximum state penitentiary, baby. Believe me, I said many tears.
Pac is another half of me, which is a little brother. So anything I could do to help him, it was great for both of us. Not because of his talent as an artist. You got a lot of people that like Pac because he can rap. I like Pac because of Pac, because of who he was. And if you look at it, is everybody now, since he's not around, everybody claims that they was great friends. Everybody do a show. Some artists knew him, but like Pac and Snoop at the end hated each other. And you could tell that by the simple fact that when Snoop did Dogfather, Pac was not on not one song. And Pac didn't like Dre.
If you were that shit, I love you. But if you were homo, Dre not gonna be here today. Not today. No longer Dre Day or even Dirt J. Dre not gonna be here.
He said he wanna be.
If you're looking for Dre, he's not gonna be here. You got peanuts.
That would change the Death Row camp because of the jealousy of Tupac. Because Tupac was now all of a sudden now, he's this major star, he getting all the light, he getting all the attention. So, you know, to me, you know, it was childish on their part, but they can never feel the shoes that Pac feel. I walk in the light that he walked in.
To live and die in LA, where everybody try to fatten their pocket. So many hustle for the cash, so it's hard to knock it. Everybody got their own thing, currency chasing. Worldwide through the hard times, worrying faces. Shed tears as we bury brothers close to heart. What was a friend, now a ghost in the dark. Hard part about it, brother got smoked by a fiend. Trying to floss on him, blind to a broken man's dream. A hard lesson, court cases keep him guessing. Plea bargain ain't an option now, so I'm stressing. Cost me more to be free than a life in the pen. Making money over cuss words, writing again. Learn how to think ahead, so I fight with my pen. Late night down sunset, like in the sin. What's the worst they can do to a player? Got me lost in hell to live and die in LA on bail. My people say to live and die in LA. To live and die in LA. To live and die in LA.
God decided to pull his belt out, and it was time for Death Row Records to take a whipping.
You know, when I first got arrested, I had to go to court. And I had a feeling that I would be staying on the simple fact that it was on the news that said that I fled the country without my PO's permission. And So I came in, I know I didn't flee the country because I had permission and I was in the Bahamas and I was in the studio. When I came to court, I had my suit on, but I also had my tennis shoes there. Because I figured, you know, if I had to stay in the county jail, I don't want to be walking around with no gaiters, put some tennis shoes on. The feeling wasn't really, it wasn't a negative feeling. It was just, okay, what is it about? And I get to the county jail, and they tell me that I didn't flee the country. Then they said I must have had a dirty test. I didn't have a dirty test. And they said, well, we still gonna hold you for a while. So I didn't have no bail. I wasn't allowed no bail. I wasn't allowed anything. So when I got ready to go to trial for a violation hearing, I felt at the time where they wouldn't allow me to wear my own clothes and becoming handcuffed and shackled. You know, it's obvious at that point that you don't take a rocket science to figure out that, you know, you're gonna be doing some time for something because they're not, you know, they usually can't, if it's OJ or murderers or whatever, to wear their own clothes. So when they denied me to wear my own clothes, I knew it was like a rocky road. So I was pretty much prepared and prepped to deal with whatever the consequences I had to deal with.
And there were times I didn't think I'd make it through. I went through so many phases that got me so many cases. 3 strikes, you're gone. Then what you gonna do? I guess I'll call my lady and tell her to kiss my baby. They tell me that crime is all I know how to do. Leave me alone. Tell him his daddy is sorry. Let him know all about me. There's one more thing I really want you to do. Never leave me alone.
And you know, I must be weighing about 375. I'm 330 now, right? But I didn't know my stomach got that big. So I got a little bump. My stomach fell over here. I'm like, They telling me I'm in shape, I look good. They was just lying to me.
Now, somebody was naughty when they snitched on me, and the judge just sentenced me to do about a century. No more endo, gin and juice. I'm on my way to Chino, rolling on the Grey Goose, shackle from head to toe. 25 with an Izzel with nowhere to gizzo. I know them.
When I first came to prison, I've been in 3 prisons. I was in Chino, I was in Delano, I was in CMC, and up here with Mill Creek. And I'm not saying this because I'm at Mill Creek right now, but I think Mill Creek, even though it was towards the end, Mill Creek is more of a professional staff for the program. It's like CMC was like real petty. You know, everything was real petty. But most of all is, you gotta be honest with yourself. With me, I felt like, well, whatever this test I gotta go through, whatever it is, God made me a man. So whatever the consequence it is, well, if somebody say, we're gonna handcuff you to a tree, if that's what it takes to do my time, that's what it takes. I know when I was at Delano, I was in the hole. They put a plexiglass in front of your cell that the people who lie and are spitters or throwing, you know, feces at the guards that they come by. They put one of those in front of my cell, and at one point, to be able to breathe, you know, you're definitely gonna work out. If you're in the cell, you're definitely gonna do your calisthenics, you're gonna do your push-ups. That will motivate you, that will keep your body going, that will keep your mind going. So after working out, I had to take a bird bath. It used to be like hard to breathe. And there was at one point that I would take writing paper, roll it up, sleep on the floor, stick the paper up under the crack of the cell and breathe through it. And the thing that got me the most is that it didn't affect me. mentally or physically. You know, it never was a time where I went and said, I want to talk to a lawyer, I want a better arrangements, you know, I don't deserve this. You know, I look at it as you got to be responsible for your actions. Not saying what I did was wrong or what something I did was right or anything, but you can't constantly make excuses, because every time somebody makes excuses, they want to blame everybody else. They want to blame this person, want to blame that person. At a point, you got to blame yourself. Not for as much to blame, but you got to stand up under it. And with me, I was like, okay, they gave me 9 years. After 9 years, I ended up doing 5. You can't have faith in God on Friday and be stressing on Saturday. You got the same God. But I think most of all is how you grew up. You know, I was fortunate and blessed to have my father, which my father's still around. And one thing about it, I had like 10 uncles and my father, so you gotta be a man. You start off as a young man, then you can become a man. And you know, for us that whining and making excuses and complaining, that ain't gonna do no good. And telling is definitely something you don't do. You outside playing with your friends, and they might be older, and you run and say, hey, I'm 7 years old and they 14 and they took my ball. The first thing my pops would say, look, boy, don't be no telltale. Get your butt back out there and get your ball back. And I think that guidance is that father figure is very, very important. Because if you look at a lot of people who do a lot of telling and a lot of crying and be snitches and stuff, they didn't have that father presence around. When I was young, I got whoopings. I think, but I deserved those whoopings. I didn't get whoopings, I got ass whoopings. You know, I was a boy, I was all boy. You know, I wasn't feminine, so I was all boy. So by me being all boy, I broke windows, I did stuff to cars, and you know, and my people weren't rich. So when I broke a window, and that means an extra $100 for that month that depended on that money for something, I got an ass whooping. I think my whoopings was so tough. If like today, kids can call the child services on them, right? If I'd have called the child services on my people, they'd still be in jail doing time. But I deserved every one of the whoopings. But back to the Forest prison, it's like one of the saddest things. I wouldn't say it's real sad, but it's true. It's like Forest, no matter what prison I go to, I'm gonna have a gang of homeboys there. If I go to college, I might know one person from my neighborhood. But and the thing about it is, the worse the prison is, the better it is for me. On the simple fact that lifers and guys got a gang of time, those are the majority of my homeboys. And you know, the system is what it is. You know, you get guys in the system that for murder do 3 or 4 years. Child molesters is the worst. These guys who affect kids for the rest of their life, these guys do 2 or 3 years. I guess a guy named Cobbs or whatever who killed Sharon Tate and the baby. They treat this guy like a king, you know. And this guy did a serious crime.
Cause I'm giving dirt naps. Get that damn car out of the water. I mean, call a Coast Guard or something. You never sleep, cause every time you...
One thing about being from the ghetto, you're gonna have a debt to pay, sooner or later. If you live in a fast life, you come into prison, you know. Regardless if you did something serious, if you did something minor. There's no way you can be off the block and hang out and don't come to penitentiary. Unless you know the guys on the streets that, unless they're informants or snitches, you know, they're more important to the authorities on the street than in prison. But if you're a guy that really hangs out, really from the neighborhood, sooner or later you're gonna get crossed up.
Got me up against the fence, back against the wall, get to acting like a fool. Ain't no justice for the dog, got to take it out on all y'all. Better read the papers on my homies going crazy, baby. Only God can save us. Got my mind to come and see. Hurry, see, I ain't worried. It's a gangster party. Some bad boy getting buried. Snoop Dogg while they fantasize. When we ride, it's a must have a seven die. Every time
Yes, yes, y'all. Not sure, but Snoop Dogg. And you know it's like that, y'all. I'm so smooth about my paper, check it, this size done. I'm serving mini on the platter, Snoop Dogg, Coleon. Now do you know what that mean? The Teflon Don to this hip-hop gang, super supreme. It's like what happened can happen, but will it stop? That won't happen. I'm feeling good about the mission for Jack and the yo pie. Can you feel me? Why these fools trying to kill me? It's so hard to stay focused on my eyes and pride, but if I don't, then dog won't survive.
We ballin', in my opinion, eternal was wild wheel spinning. One simple minute is represented for 5 minutes. Two of the livest, one in dead or alive. We riders, banners because we inquired and watch the G's ride. Two of America's most straight out the West Coast. Bell down food, this is death row. Been waiting way too long, fresh out the pen, now it's on. Come on, Snoop Dogg, time to bone.
Every time we do a Tupac record, it's definitely going to do well, but more importantly, it's for the fans. More importantly, I'll be home to really do it the way I feel it should be done.
Take a look through the eyes of a G and just rock to the rhythm of a gangster.
I'm telling me, ain't no love for a real G. Straight cowards, all you player haters kill me. Throw up your hands if you feel me. We getting dollars on me, holler if you hear me.
Only record that I would put out of the Tupac record, because Tupac did a diss song talking about Snoop. Talking about Snoop, how he ain't no gangbanger, how he got funk, how he one time he was being a diamond, and he said better he got a power rule, and he said he was 19th Street, 20th Street, insane. Then he said he was just, different little things, and he said the only time he ever went to jail, it wasn't no prisons, when he sold crack to his own mother, and she told on him. So he did a real serious diss record. Then he talked about how he was at the New York and the MTV Awards, and how, Snoop on a radio station, Hot 97, saying that he down with the East Coast, he down with Puffy, he don't care about what Pac talking about, and then Pac also put in the first where when he socked Snoop. Snoop ran and got in the van when he rode with the Nuggets, and those type of things. I felt, Pac was, even though it was true, he was just speaking out because he was pissed. So I said, I don't have to throw that record out there, even though he's done it. But everything else, there's a lot of stuff that we'll be doing.
Player, stay. Death Row. Tupac, West in peace. Dog Pound. Dipping real hard, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stay there.
The nonsense got too out of hand.
I know when Drake came and had a conversation with me, he said, look, I want something more than anything in, possibly more than anything in the world. And I said, what's that? And he said he wanted to be white. I said, well, look, I ain't God. I can't make you white. I'm a manager and all things. I mean, you can make enough money and you can act white and you can live white, but I can't make you white. And he said, well, Jimmy told me that he can put me on a level where I don't have to cuss on my records and I can live that type of way. He said, Jimmy, and I was shocked. I was like, well, where all this come from? Being black and all of a sudden you want to be white, I tell him the only way to be, white, you probably can never be, but if you can marry a white person and you can have, then your kids more likely to be more white instead of just black. And, I feel we friends because he take my advice because he done it. He married a white lady, he got, missed kids, which is good. Anything is good for those guys to live their life and move forward.
Dre told me he would sell his soul to the devil for $1 million. And I swear right now, devil got to have a receipt for his ass.
Hey, is that Zane?
He doesn't live here.
I done seen it in the video.
Let me handle this. Nah, he rented this from us. This Death Row compound.
No diggity?
No doubt.
An investigation went on today uncovering information that Alizé, formerly of Death Row Records, has received undeserved credit for the writing of several hit songs. Further investigation is underway to find out the real man behind the music.
Oh my God.
Yo, Barney, these fools talking about how they pay. They ain't telling you got that way by jerking brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Who been there? Who done that? You got snaps, cause you still raps. A million MCs on the planet Earth. Watch your back and peep game or you will get jerked. Who been there? Who done that? You got snaps, cause you still raps. A million MCs on the planet Earth. Watch your back and peep game or you will get jerked. No question, the real about the DRE is that he damn near had me writing rhymes for free. Ain't trying to give a brother no royalty. Make a meal off my hits and give me a few G's. Since way back when he was with EZ. Stealing credit from Snoop in the DOC. Can't forget Barney Rubble in the DAZ. Ain't did it on his own since 73. Worldwide, can't deny the fact you lie. Got brother steady working while you steady jerking. On the side, snatching styles. And you know what's really foul is people wonder how you do it with the smile. It's the real, not out of spite. If it wasn't for Suge Knight, you'd still be working for Tamika Wright. Do your math before the aftermath, or feel the wrath. I'm kicking the real for brothers who don't know the half. Who been there? Who done that? You got snaps, cause you still raps. A million MCs on the planet Earth. Watch your back and peep game or you will get jerked. Who been there? Who done that? You got snaps, cause you still raps. A million MCs on the planet Earth. Watch your back and peep game or you will get jerked. Young black Ebenezer, Scrooge, betrayed us like Caesar. Pocket squeezer, gas my head like some good reefer. Cause a fool and his dough soon split. So I guess I played the fool and he got what he could get. But I'm a little wiser now, so I guess he gotta find another pen pal. The jacket style and live off they flows. He wanted me to fire my manager, cause she was asking about my pesos. Doing things like that, you never be the Quincy Jones of rap. It only gets you wiped off the map. You out the screw. You got my loot, I'm finna sue. But if you was true, you wouldn't do what you do. But instead you take other brothers' rhymes and beats and say that you did them. Just because you twisted and tweaked. J Flex with the real coming from inside your crew. Letting the whole damn world know who been there, who done that. You got snaps, cause you still raps. A million MCs on the planet Earth. Watch your back and peep game or you will get jerked.
You take somebody who didn't have anything to do with Death Row, but they want to try to do a documentary on Death Row for one thing, to make money. You get a guy on there, they say who's doing the thing. This is a guy named Mike.
People refer to him as Harry-O. Convicted notorious drug dealer named Michael Harris.
David Kenner was his lawyer. He said this guy is a known rat, known informant. Him and his wife Lydia trying to tell on people just to get this guy out of prison. I think that's sad that you got to do whatever you got to do.
Harry-O is a punk and a snitch,
And then you get a guy that I heard speak on me saying, well, how much did he say he was? Death Row took from him?
Millions, man.
Okay, well, there's two things. If a guy take millions of dollars from you, right? And if it's true, even though it wasn't, but if it's true, if a guy take millions of dollars from you, either you're a punk or you're a snitch for telling on it, saying something about it. Either you snitching about something that you shouldn't be telling about if it's true, and if it's not true, and they took the money, you're a punk. So you had your choices. What you want to be, a rat, or you want to be a punk? Or do you just want to just sit back as a man and deal with it? You know, if that was me and somebody did that situation to me, I would deal with it as a man. I wouldn't let nobody punk me, or I wouldn't be a snitch.
He had asked me if you snitched on somebody that wasn't your same ethnic color, would that be considered snitching? You know, and I told him, yeah, snitching is snitching. You know what I'm saying? And then come to find out, you know, how he was, you know, trying to fabricate some stories against Suge, you know, and I'm putting them two together and I'm like, oh, this dude is bad business, man.
State, federal, and local agencies started to investigate the label's links to organized crime and Harris's allegations of financing Death Row Records with drug money. In
my opinion, this is a miscarriage of justice.
My name is Richard Subia. I am the assistant to the warden at Mule Creek State Prison. There's always people that are going to try to get over. There's always people that have what we call the hustle, somebody who's got their hustle, and somebody who's going to try to manipulate you, whether it's your own children, whether it's your next door neighbor.
As the two men fight it out while behind bars, Death Row Records, the label that crime may have built, continues to fire out the hits and rake in the dough.
Watching the whole world move in slow-mo. For 5 times disappear, listen to the ocean. Smoking ports, think my thoughts, then it's back to coasting. Who can I trust in this cold world? My phony homie had
My name is Aaron Cardoza. They call me AB. I'm from Sacramento, California, Del Paso Heights. In prison, I've been there on 8 years now. I came to jail for carjacking in Sacramento and assault with a deadly weapon inside Arden Fair Mall. First, I was scared because you get all the rumors, man, don't drop the soap, don't do this.
You was out, man. What kind of music did you listen to?
Rap music,
Yeah.
R&B,
What was your favorite?
pop,
Yeah.
Tupac, yeah, for sure.
When you activate your hips and push your ass out. Got a brother wanting it so bad I'm about to pass out. Wanna dig you, and I can't even lie about it, baby. Just alleviate your clothes, I'm the fly about. Catch you at the club, your hips have got me feeling. Body talking quick to me, but I can't comprehend the meaning. Now if you wanna roll with me, then here's your chance to 180 on the freeway. Catch me if you can.
So I feel Pac kind of like, you know what I'm saying, was inspiration to me based on the fact that his lifestyle and my lifestyles kind of coincide together, you know. See, I was born and raised in group homes and foster homes, and everything was, I'm trying to be the man as far as, cause like the other cats out there having nice cars, but I never had it, you know what I'm saying? I never had it, so I'm trying to, you know, once he bubbled up, he was able to get out there and shine now, you know what I'm saying? Look what I can do, you know, as far as, you know what I'm saying, having his nice cars and stuff like that. And, you know, his mom's and my mom, you know, like my mom, she in the pen right now, you know what I'm saying, child chilling. It's just the same little thing with me and him, you know what I'm saying? He rapped what he felt in his expression. That's why it's so tight, because he rapped it real.
Tell a man that you can trust, not just a fool and lust. Coming to get you on the bus is so ironic. Exotic on the verge of erotic. I'm hitting switches on misses like I've been fixed when I drop my up and down like a roller coaster. Can I come inside you? I ain't stopping till the show is over. Tell me about it, in and out, it's like a robbery. I'll probably be a freak and let you get on top of me. He's a rockin' knees, nights full of Alizé. A living legend, you ain't heard about them players living Cali days. The Lord is trusting you with faith in me. Instead of trying to help a brother, wanna take a G. Mistaking me for Bill Clinton, Mr. Bob Dole. You're too old to understand the way the game's so. You're lame, so I gotta hit you with the hot track. Want some reason making millions try and top that. They wanna censor me, they'd rather see me in my cell. It's living hell away, a few of us a little tale. Now everybody talking about us, I ain't giving up to everyone that taught us all to cuss. Come on, tell me how you want it.
Stick up, motherfucker. Booyah with the fofo. There goes another nigga playing the role of the toughie. Riding me like a huffy. Niggas that's trying to bust me. Watch your back, cause I'm coming when you least. Expecting a nigga to start wrecking like a beast. Beauty, it's my duty to get wild. Grips the mic and kicks fat mad style. 1, 2, bring it to the phone. The KURUPT with the chrome fofo. Rat-tat-tat-tat, niggas fall to the floor. And that nigga Daz comes stepping through the door.
Bam, you know, still ain't nothing changed. You know, motherfucker ain't came to motherfucking prison, come out of the movement for nothing.
Dogs in the motherfucking house once more. A little taste for the niggas that be biting my flow. Yeah, put your gun away, run away, cause I'm back. Hit 'em up, get 'em up, spit 'em up, hit 'em up like that.
God damn it, after the motherfucker dead in 6 years, I'm gonna have a drink for everybody this motherfucking day. Yeah, I think we go to the studio right away, put out these hits, get in the gym, get a little more buffers, you know, gotta keep the hard body going. I gotta get the motherfucking bird, chili on it, cheese on it, fried, strawberry shake. Make it
got my motherfucking strawberry shake and shit. Some real fries. I'm about ready. Baby. Pretty sure I'm gonna read.
Pull up, glove, no Jigga Man resume. Blow up drugs, blast round 4 pound, no mask or glove. Face down on the gravel, half gun, will travel. Out the blue steel barrel, get your crew killed. Paro ass niggas can't touch I. Motherfucker, what's my name? Young Hope, gun blow like AC, ROC with the
DPG. Hold up. Wait a minute. All my thugs get gangsta with it. Got a Jigga and Dash Dillinger killing you with the pound with rock lock familiar. Y'all niggas ain't feeling that.
Yeah, spinning out, go Daytona. T-touch with 2-way molar rollers. Nigga, dynasty in the Pentagon, motherfucker. Hollow tip stainless Teflon, motherfucker. Jigga trigger, cocker popper, nigga, chest rocker with the chrome chopper, clocker popper, nigga, so quick. Saddam the Oscar. Y'all done stepped in the mud and about to steal everything from the black blood. Calico's collective. Have you ever seen him? Going so clean like a brand new Nina. My nigga dance. Jigga Memphis, badass Impalas, butt naked bitches and pop collars. The popular scholar. This is the beginning with the hollow tip scoring, chrome wheel spinning. Never have you ever seen a G like me, rolling with the rock straight DPG.
Change the game for these hoes. Change the game like we suppose.
That nigga dance in the house. DPGC4LIFE rock D-O-double-G.
We're gonna be over studio time. You gonna be over studio time? Yeah. Okay, let's get
Butch. Should have Butch here.
Yeah. All right, cool. Right. Yeah, that.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, doggy dogs definitely in the house. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, death row's definitely in the house.
We got our own little world. We doing our own shit. Either motherfuckers riding with us or they riding against us. Ain't no in between. Either you with us or against us. Those who with us, we got love for you. Those who not with us, you don't even exist. You know, it ain't like a motherfucker say, bam, I hate him, I don't like him, I don't even know you. You're nothing. So that's the way how we do it. And anybody got a problem with it, you know how we do it.
Tell me this. Hypothetical, can I give you it?
Do what you want. You know, we go way back.
You're free, yes. You're free, you walk in the streets, you walk into a party, standing in there, it's Puffy, Dre, Snoop.
Right.
What do you say?
First of all, you know I don't go to those type of parties. You know, I'm straight. All me. Cool on me. Now, if you want to say I go there and it's a regular club with all the women and they happen to be there, it's possible we might run across each other.
What do you do? Say you run into them at a record.
A regular party.
Regular
women
party.
and stuff. Right. Okay.
You haven't lost your sense of humor.
Hey, it's the facts, truth. The truth hurts something.
What will you say you run into Snoop? What will you say to him?
Actually, if I seen him, I'd probably saying hi to the back of his head. I know he'd probably be running. Not for me, the guy just paranoid, schizophrenic or something. And I mean, I'm still shackled a little bit. You know, there's nothing wrong with no shackles. You know, I got the key though. Everybody nice and fit around here. Used to be drink orange juice and sodas. Y'all been working out, huh? Water and shit. Everybody working out? Candy like you been working out. Working out? Oh, don't suck it up now. You gotta leave. You pass out. Just let it out, huh? Yeah. All right, basically what this beat is, you know, it's been a little, going on 5 years. There'll be 6 years delay almost. Now we ready for boot camp. Double days, hell week, like football time. You know, figure out what joints we're gonna put out, what acts we're gonna put out. It's gonna be about time for everybody to download on their position. I know lately probably been a lot of things going on. This person doing this person's job, this person doing his job, and trying to help everybody. Now we gotta make it real simple. That's the way we're gonna get the hits out.
The only one who comes closer to having maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds before they're live is the president. Notorious for it, man. He was.
Well, you know, off the record, me and Clinton had a lot of things in common. We both like cigars, and we both was king on head.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Take care, buddy.
All right. Take care.
This is dedicated to everybody that was down from day one. Welcome to Death Row.
We got our own little world. We doing our own.
And the lyrical attack is where my ammo is at.
Either my riding with us,
I came out of jail and sold 5 million.
or they riding against us.
We ride east sides, but they swerve now.
Those who with us, we got love for you. Those who not with us, you don't even exist. For its beginning, it was just an idea, a vision. Dre was on Ruthless. He wasn't happy.
The problem with this business, people just don't trust each other.
Yeah, boss.
So that's when we started Death Row.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, death row's definitely in the hail.
Yeah, I hooked up with Snoop. My little brother Warren G was at a bachelor party.
If it's gonna make you $1, make them holler.
The harder we work, the better we get, the more we get. It ain't about just being a part of something. We want to be something.
It's just another day for Dre.
Ain't where you're from, it's
I'm having money, so what you wanna do? What would you do?
Ain't nothing but against the party.
I didn't go visit Tupac and say, hey, I can get you out of jail. He reached out and told somebody, tell me to come see him. I didn't know if he wanted, you know, just to talk to somebody. I didn't know if he needed something or whatever it was. You know, this a person just like me.
fresh out of jail, out on bail. We gonna show you how we do it on Death Row.
Pac and Snoop at the end hated each other. Pac didn't like Dre.
It's an art, I love you, but if you a homo, Dre not gonna be here today. Not today.
That would change the Death Row camp because of the jealousy of Tupac. Because Tupac is now all of a sudden now, he's this major star, he getting all the light, he getting all the attention.
Hey, Suge, what I tell you, nigga, when I come out of jail, what I was gonna do?
When I first got arrested, I had to go to court. And I had a feeling that I would be staying on the simple fact that it was on the news that said that I fled the country. When I first came to prison, I've been in 3 prisons. I was in Chino, I was at Delano, I was at CMC, and I ended up here with Mill Creek. I felt like, well, whatever this test I gotta go through, whatever it is, God made me a man.
Suge, that's my partner, man. He took care of my son and my daughter. He sent my son money from my mother, for my son, to take care of my son and my daughter.
So that's the way how we do it. And anybody got a problem with it, you know how we do it.
We quick and nimble, agile, like a child. Break it down with my dribble on the court, no one illa. Slam dunk thriller, crossover killer, dishing dimes like a dealer. Ball above all in the zone where I roam. The disclaimer should read, don't try to sit home. Never fear a competitor, one step ahead of ya. Winning instead of ya, one move and I'm ready ya. Don't come at all if you don't come raw. Street ball is my life, so it's ball above all.
Get it now on video and DVD. The biggest names in comedy.
Martin Lawrence, Chris Tucker, Jamie Foxx
are in the house.
Chris Rock, D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey.
On stage.
Bill Bellamy, Cedric the Entertainer, and more.
Coming to you uncut, uncensored, and
Bam!
No! Yeah! The best of Def Comedy Jam is now on home video.
Make some noise.
Come to Def Jam, huh? Now you can own the best of the comedy series that rocked the world. Def Comedy Jam.
Ain't that the guy from What's Happening?
We have just arrived live on the scene of a murder that happened late last night.
Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Doggy Dogg, gangster rapper, and some of his friends were shot down here.
As I look up at the sky, my mind starts tripping, a tear drops my eye. My body temperature falls.
Celebrating 10 years of soulful R&B success, Casey and JoJo, X, the documentary. From their 1991 Jodeci multi-million seller, Come Talk to Me, and all the hit-making years in between, in one unbeatable video.
Baby, keep it real, let me know just how you feel. I'm a man of many wishes.
Go behind the scenes as Casey and JoJo reunite Jodeci to create their first new album in 6 years.
1 2 1 2.
With unforgettable performances with Snoop Dogg and Tupac. Casey and JoJo, live at New York's Apollo Theater. All their videos, all their hits. Casey and JoJo, X. Too real to miss.
A new hip-hop documentary for one of hip-hop's hottest duos, Andre, Big Boy, Outkast, Uncovered. The true behind-the-scenes story of what brought them to the top.
My name is Andre 3000, and I'm going to tell you my story, from the start to where we are right now.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the babies, mamas.
Outkast, hip-hop's best storytellers tell all in the hip-hop documentary of the decade. Their music, their stories, live performances, and much more. Outkast, Uncovered.
I was just giving my story. Peace.
Get it now.